Hey guys, it's Jonathan from Bullet Motorsports. Right next to me we have a beautiful 1987 Buick Grand National. This is going to be our 72nd one that we're going to be selling. This is what I called the driver. It's showing 2,000 miles on the odometer, but that means 102,000 miles. It had one repaint. It does have the ASC optional sunroof. So that didn't come from Buick, but it was an option that people could send to either ASC or the dealer. If they were optioned to do it, they could install it for you. It works perfectly, so you do have the tilt up and down, and it does fold up nicely into the headliner. All of your paint shows very well. There are minor imperfections, but as you're looking at it, you can see my reflection in the paint, and it shows very well. I see a little bit of a dimple on the driver's door. Underneath this car is extremely clean and nice. Wheels and tires are in great shape. It does have a set of Firestones on it. It does have aftermarket exhaust. All the glass seals are original, but they are showing very well. Interior is very nice. The seats are original. It does have a lot of options. So it does have the concert sound, but it does have an aftermarket radio. Dash is extremely clean. The headliner is very nice, and there's no leaks from this sunroof. So we just washed it. Doesn't leak at all. So the seals are very good up here. Paint is, I would say, a 6.5 to 7 out of 10. You can see that when they painted it, they did not remove the quarter glass. So you're going to see that overlay right there. One of those things that I kind of like to point out. All the doors, there's no rust in here. It's nice and solid. This one came out of California. So originally it was in North Carolina by a guy named Ron Bailey. He sold it to a gentleman in California, and then we ended up getting it. So we sent this to Trackside Automotive. They did a service on it. It was like $1,000. Brake work, new fluids and filters, ZZP additive, and it shows very well. We'll go to the front of the car. So it does have spool full bumper fillers. You do have the signature black grille, which I've probably said that 100 times, and the paint shows well. We did have it polished by Eastside Detailing. So before there was a lot of checking and little swirl marks. We got the most of it that we could in regards to the brilliance and shine. All the badges look great. You do have a power antenna which does not retract. Headlights work, all the lights work. When you look at the passenger side, you're gonna see that it also has great reflection, but there are imperfections. So there's small scratches and dimples throughout. Quarter is in very nice shape. There's no bubbling at all. And you do see the factory style rock guard. They basically painted over that, but you can still see it in place. All your doors are solid here, and the interior is extremely clean. Interior lights are working as they should. And this is one of those cars that you can jump in, drive, and enjoy. It has over 100,000 miles, but it's very healthy. Roof line is very nice. I don't see any cracks or stress fractures here. A little bit of a dimple right there. Rear glass is very nice along with the trim. Rear bumper shows very well. You do have your filler here. Let's open up the trunk here. Trunk is very tidy. It looks like there was a stereo in here at one point because there's Dynamat up here for insulation. We peeled away where the RPO sticker is, and it is a true WE2 car, so it's a true Grand National. It does have a ton of options. It also has the G80 posi traction in the rear. If you're looking for an original Buick sunroof, you're gonna look for the CF5 option. This does not have it. It has an ASC setup. All your metal throughout is nice. You do have the correct spare tire there. Original style carpet mat. You know, you could buy this and put it in here. And you can see that there's Dynamat throughout. So someone did have a stereo in here at one point. Trunk closes nicely. All of your badging is very nice, but you do see a little bit of tarnishing on the top halves. So it's like that green effect just from the age. Taillights are in great shape. Let me start it for you. And what we're gonna do today is we're gonna take it for a test drive. If you wanna find out more information on this ride, you're gonna click on the link below. It's in the description. It's gonna bring you to our gallery. You're gonna see the prices, you're gonna see if it's still available. You can see financing options, transport options, along with underside shots. So you get to see the whole entire vehicle. You guys can decide if this is the right one for you. We sell, I would say, 90% of our vehicles sight unseen. We have a very good reputation for all the vehicles we sell. So if you have any further questions, just give us a call at 954-363-2261. I'm gonna start it right now. Sounds good, there's no smoke from the exhaust. We specifically use Trackside Automotive so they can service it. It's an outside shop. They focus on turbo sixes and they do a great job. You can hear that engine. Very, very healthy. I'm gonna pop the hood right now and leave it running so you can see how smooth it is. Engine bay is nicely detailed, does have aftermarket valve covers. The brake system, we just did that. You do have hard charge pipes here. So it has an intake with the factory style MAF, original intercooler, and we had Jeff at Trackside service it completely. So we asked him, we go, hey, make it so that someone can drive it anywhere they want to go. Runs really nicely, brakes feel great. This is still in great shape as well. And what you guys want to do is always look up the Carfax for these Buicks. You want to see if it's ever been stolen, if the mileage has been rolled back, and you can always tell if the mileage is true. So this one, it's showing 2,000 miles, but that's not the case. It's 102,000 miles. You can look at the oil filter housing and see if it's been cleaned up. This one is very nice. Jeff checked to see if the timing chain was loose. It's not, and it's sealed up nicely. So you can park this in a garage, and it has a typical wetness on the transmission housing from the rear main seal, but that's it. So the real things to point out in regards to imperfections, there are minor imperfections throughout. The power antenna does not work. Air conditioning does blow, but it's not cold. And we can check that out for you before you purchase it and figure it out. It does have an aftermarket radio, so the original radio is not in place. Interior is very clean. The steering wheel is very nice. And the interior doesn't smell funny. It doesn't smell like smoke. We're gonna jump in it right now and take it for a ride. We're inside right now. I'm gonna put the windows down. So the window motors are slow. They do make a kit that you can buy to make them faster. They're working as they should. Sunroof, so you see the ASC badging there. You can open the sunroof. It'll open up. And then you can close it as well. And then it'll flip up if you want it to. You hold it again, it opens into the correct position. Nice seal here. There's no water contamination. All your lights are working inside as well, so you can see the illumination here and under the dash. Stereo has been upgraded. I'm gonna put this thing away, so let's close that. That's some old school stuff right there. So the AC, you can put it on, and it is blowing, but it's not blowing cold right now. It's blowing cool. Lights work as they should, showing 2,606 miles, so 102,606 miles. And I want you to look at the odometer. So if it's real mileage, you can always tell. You see how that 6 is a little bit higher than the 2? That means that it has rolled over. And you can also check your Carfax. You can look at documentation and find that out. All of your LEDs are working as they should for the RPMs. We've got a half a tank of gas. Horn works. Center console is very nice. This is the perfect driver. We're gonna put it into gear and take it to our close course so we can give you guys some outside shots, let you decide if this is the right Grand National for you. If you guys have one that you want to sell and you don't want to deal with tire kickers and you want to let us do all the work, you can contact us and we'll gladly purchase it from you and we'll give you a fair market price. We'll bring it to service and then we'll offer it to individuals. So the benefit from buying at Bullet Motorsports is we offer financing and we offer transparency. So you're not going to be able to get the underside shots, the whole 9 yards, the walk around video by buying from an individual. We have a brand reputation to uphold, and that's why we're here, and we're still here for 12 years. Let's see if it boosts up a little bit. Oh yeah, you can feel it. It feels good. Steering's tight, it's not loose. You could jump in this and drive it cross country for sure. Let's see, we'll give it a little bit more gas. It's peppy, it feels really, really good. Brakes don't pull from left to right. You can give them solid pedal feel and they're not gonna pull hard. We'll give it a little bit of a full throttle right here under the bridge so you can hear the exhaust. Let's give it a little brake boost, may as well, right? That's cool. That's what these cars are for, to have fun. Turbo 6 is all the way, baby. We also have a Grand National shirt if you have any interest. It's our Turbo Tee. It's located on our website if you want to click on that. You can order one. We've got about 150 left. We've got multiple colors, so take a look at that. We might even throw our promo in right now if you want to see it. We're coming to where we take our pictures right now. We're going to get some outside shots to let you decide if this is the right car for you. I hope you guys are enjoying this content. Please be sure to subscribe. We're going to be putting together a podcast room, which is a video podcast. We're going to be talking about auctions, cars to look out for, how to buy cars, the whole 9 yards. So be on the lookout. We're going to start putting them on our YouTube, and then we'll put them on to, I believe, Spotify. So it'll be pretty neat. And we'll have a whole bunch of guests come in. This is a really nice driver. We also have 2 GNXs that are going to be going live. We have one with 2,200 miles. That'll be going up next week. We're going to be taking the pictures of that. If you guys are looking for G-bodies, give us a call, 954-363-2261. We're gonna get some outside shots right now, let you guys decide if this is the right one for you. Listen to that turbo. Whee! What we're gonna do right now is a 0 to 60 run. We'll basically brake boost it to around 3 or 4 pounds and let it go. So how that works is you're gonna apply pressure with your left foot onto the brake. You're going to build up the boost until it hits around 3 and then let her go. And that's the 60 miles an hour. That's fast from 1986, 1987. That's when they started to do the intercool models. This is really, really fun. If you have any questions, give us a call at 954-363-2261. I hope you enjoyed that content. Looks like it's running a 16-pound chip based on how it pulls. It's really healthy. Give us a call. See ya.